Okay, so this is like the 50 millionth time we've tried to get this running. But I've actually, as I've said before, but you guys haven't heard because the capture's not worked. Now, what we're going to do is we're just going to play through a couple of these levels. Now, this says Mega Bomberman or Mega Bomberman if you really want to be racist about it. This was a really good game at the time, and I think that it was one of my favourite Mega Drive games to play. It's just it had a great wee story modes. Now, the story itself is absolutely atrocious, but it's what do you expect? It's a 16-bit game. It's not supposed to be the Renaissance. So let's go and have a look at this. Everything about it, everything about this game is just like so much fun. It's just so daft and silly. I mean, if you look at the stage 1, now all of the stages have a silhouette of what the boss is, and that was sometimes the exciting part to look at it. Now, looking at that, knowing what it is, there's no way I would guess that. But let's go in and have a look at this. Now the levels start off really simple. Like the objective of each level is to blow up those blue. I don't know what they're supposed to be really, but you blow them up. And that's the walker. The darker blocks are actually enemies as well, but they don't hurt you. Now, I'm going down this way just now, and when I blow up that blue guy, that orb in the middle is going to explode, and that'll let me go in there and grab the wee piece. But before I do that, I'm going to kill that bunny. Now, the AI with the bunny is quite... Whenever it sees you, it just does the whole boxing glove animation, and then he'll go back to his own thing, and he'll die. But no, this is a really... The first few levels of this are really easy, and then when you get around about the third world is when the game really starts to ramp up. But here we go. And this all turns into coins, and it's really just collect as many coins as you can before the time runs out. And then it gives you the worst audience noise ever. Let's see if we can get it. Now, I love sound design. Ah, there it is. That's supposed to be a crowd. It sounds more like white noise. Okay. So really the objective of each world is to put the medallions back together. I don't really know what they mean in terms of the lore. I mean, it's Bomberman. You want to blow shit up. You don't care about... Here we go, level 2. I think this is the first level that starts to introduce the screen moving. Now, I'm glad that I could get to him really easy because those are one of my least favourite characters in this. Oh. Sometimes the earlier parts of this game feel more difficult than they actually are because the enemies themselves move really slowly. Later on in the game, the pace kind of... They build up the pace a little bit, which makes it a little bit more... It's like getting the rhythm of a slow moving enemy is really difficult because in your head you just want to get going. If you're anything like me, I'm a little bit impatient. Now, I'm blowing up as many blocks as I can just now because, as you noticed last time, I didn't have enough time to get over, and I need that because that allows me to do this. Now, I didn't try to do that before, but because I couldn't, and that lets you kick the ball. Whoa. Now, this is a really cool thing. If I put that there and stand right here, that bomb can't hurt me. It doesn't come over the bridges, which is good to know. Now, as you can see in this one, the blue guy there is hidden on top of him. In order to get the blue guy, I need to kill the walker. They probably have canon names, but I don't know them. Another thing as well is, see how that dropped there? If that was to drop on top of me, that would have killed me. So in an ideal world, we don't want to be doing that. Okay, and coins! Bling, bling! The B's for bling. Now, if we kill... this is the first... A lot of concepts get introduced very, very slowly in this game. Now, this next level introduces the concept of multiple screens. Like, for example, the gem... not gem, what we call them? We'll call them fragments. The fragment isn't in the first zone that you're in. The first level, you have to kill all of the blue guys to unlock the next area. Which is fairly simple here. You've also got to watch out the amount of fire you have. You can cause your... It can be counterintuitive. Sometimes it's better to have less fire than more fire. Or I'm just thinking about this game far too much. Now those guys, the guy I just killed there with the really fast legs, they're the first properly fast enemy. Which isn't a bad, like, they introduce you to the fact that this game does get really, really difficult in the latter. Now by blowing that up, that'll unlock the next area. Oh, coat. If I remember correctly, oh no, that's just temporary. There is a power up you get that frees you up for one hit, but I don't think that's it. Sometimes it's wise to drop a bomb just to deter the enemies, but you've got to make sure that you've got enough time to get away from any other bombs. So say for example if I put a bomb there, no, this is a bad example, but we'll just power on. Like for example, if he was I'll let him come right up to me. If he's just about to touch me, drop a bomb and he'll turn away. But you've got to be careful with that because in turn that can actually cause you more trouble in the short term. The enemy disappears anyway, so I only left myself 2 of these left. And then we're going to fight the boss. Now, remember, from that silhouette, what did you think the boss... If you've never played this game before, what did you think that boss looked like? Because it sure as heck didn't look like this. It's a robot banana with a monkey controller. Now, the way you beat this... As long as you don't get too close to him, he won't do anything. You've got to hurt the controller, not the robot. So we just keep dropping a bomb right here. And a couple of hits down and he's gone. So yeah, that's Mega Bomberman. What I'm going to do is I'm just actually going to leave this video at that. We might visit this again and sort of try and beat the harder stages. But in the meantime, we'll put that piece of the pie in. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.